right, we have begun our trip. We are on the interstate. It is day one, and it is exactly 8:15 in the morning. We have had our breakfast. We have had a great McDonald's breakfast, and we're ready to roll. Lexi, what is your peak and pit so far?
Peak and pit so far. My peak was the hash brown I got was extra crispy, just the way I like it. My pit though was probably waking up this morning.
Yes. My peak was the sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddle, and my pit was loading up the car. We have a lot of stuff.
Oh, that's a good one.
But it was okay. So now we've begun our trip. Our ETA is something, probably right around 1 o'clock or so. And we're on I-70 and a little bit of rain so far, but we are good to go. Anything else you have to say?
No, I'm excited.
All right, we'll be back. Update number 2, still day one. It is 1:35 p.m. We have eaten lunch, so we're coming to you after a second meal. What is your peak and pit of the day so far, or of just right now?
My peak was the sweet potato fries at Arby's.
Mm-hmm.
They're new. And my pit was almost crashing the car when I yelled dead cows.
You yelled, "Dead cows!" And we almost died, but it's okay. We are now 1.5 hours from our hotel at Shenandoah, and we are almost there. It has been a long drive, a long windy road. We're so close. We'll be able to check in as soon as we get there and then hit the trail. Good to go?
Yep.
All right.
Out in the distance, the mountains.
We're driving straight at it.
That's where we're
I'm just
going.
gonna keep going straight and go straight up the mountain.
Don't do that.
Lexi, y'all, we're getting ready to go on our first hike.
Woo!
Which hike are we going on? What day?
Hawksbill Gap, Salamander Trail, hike day 1.
Day 1. All right.
2.9 miles.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
So we have begun the first trail. We are on, what is it?
Hawksbill Gap
Hawksbill Gap.
and Salamander Trail. It's the tallest peak in Shenandoah National Park.
Yes, it is.
2.9 miles till we get to the summit.
So far, not steep at all. And we're following the blue blaze.
Blue blaze, we're going left.
Left already? This is it?
Yeah.
That was a short little thing.
Connector.
Connector, yeah, was that
Okay,
it?
let's read the sign.
That was really the connector?
Yep, Appalachian Trail south. That's what we want. Hawksbill Summit.
Sweet.
Appalachian Trail south.
Sweet. All right, Lexi, y'all, we have climbed probably really not that far, but we're already a little winded.
Almost like half a mile.
Half a mile, and this trail is about 3 miles.
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. It's just high elevation. You can see where we came from. You can look out and see everything.
And you can kind of see where we're going too, up a little steep.
Haven't seen a bear yet.
It just kind of climbs pretty steep, pretty quick.
Our water's working good.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Stay nice and hydrated.
We've taken a little break.
Yep.
You ready to roll?
Back to it.
Oh, I probably will. Oh, see, this is pretty cool. So now we're getting a little scrambly.
Woo, rock scramble. Careful.
All right, yep, be careful.
Please go across, right?
Yeah, I see the other side of the trail straight ahead. Oh wow, look at that! Look at that.
Shit. Please be careful. It's making my belly rumble.
Follow me.
Well, you're my baby.
That one's wobbly right here.
Okay, got it. See it. I'm on the wobble one. Got it. Whew. That was scary.
Look at that,
Like that's like what we're at, like almost.
Yeah.
I mean, less rocky, but.
All right.
Holy cow. We just finished the Appalachian Trail part of our journey, and then we're gonna go on to the Blue Blaze Salamander Trail.
Yeah, so we are about...
To the summit.
To what?
To the summit.
To the summit. So we were about a little less than halfway through with this loop that we're doing. Mm-hmm. There is a wild turkey over that way. Can't see it now, but it's somewhere over there. Yep. And so we have this puppy here, and we are going to follow the Salamander Trail with the blue blazes.
Blue Blaze.
Are we good to go?
Yes, we are.
Let's do it.
I'm excited.
Oh, there's a...
Oh, wow. Be careful, please. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Please be careful.
I'll get some footage of you. We made it all the way to the top.
Cool, huh?
They claim it is the tallest point of all of Shenandoah. And I don't know, it might be.
It might be.
It's pretty sweet. It only took us, what, about an hour? Hour and 15?
Yeah, hour 15.
To make it all the way up here?
You did pretty good.
It was steep at first, and steep towards the end, but it was not too bad.
Yeah.
We made it, and now we're able to relax up here.
Hawksbill Gap.
It is
Salamander Trail.
5:38
Okay.
on day
1.
1. What is your peak and your pit so far of today?
My peak is the peak, and my pit was the wild turkey that scared me.
That is pretty scary. All right, my peak and pit.
Yes. What is your peak and pit, Gregory? Here.
My peak,
Hold on. Let me.
I think, is the peak.
Okay. Your peak is the
My
peak.
peak is also the peak.
Okay. It's a good one.
It's better looking than I even thought it was gonna be. This is amazing. I love seeing the little like houses way out.
Uh-huh.
And I think I like seeing the top of the treetops.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
And my pit. I don't know. I think the pit was. I haven't really had one. I think it was a little. It's worn down on me a little bit more than I expected it to, but like not really. Just like I didn't really know what to expect. I think.
Yeah.
I'd never done something like this in my entire life.
Me either.
So.
It's pretty cool.
That's where we're at.
That's where we're at. Love it.
All right, we are leaving the peak, and we are heading back. We have not very far of a trek left to make. Let me raise this up a little bit. We have not much of a trek left to make as I'm tripping back to the car.
Yep.
Are you back there, girl?
Yep. We're just going. Well, actually, we're going up right now, but
We are going
down.
up. I don't know how you can go up from the peak, but maybe that wasn't the peak. I don't know. But we're going up just a little bit. And I don't know what you think, about like half a mile left?
Yeah, probably.
Before we head back. So there should at some point start being like a pretty steep decline, I would imagine. So, all right, we're gonna keep doing our thing here. And we'll pop back on this if we come across something crazy.
Ooh.
Something making noise over there.
Huh?
I said there's something making noise over there. Uh-oh. Look at this.
We're gonna eat our words.
Yeah, we are. We're full of it. Look at this. I don't know, maybe not though. I think it's just another viewpoint here.
Yeah, I think it's like, oh baby.
I'm okay.
Wow.
So I think we're still right, unless we're gonna come across something here.
Yeah.
We could.
I don't know.
But
Cool.
this is just about the same that we saw. I mean, we're not too far away.
No, we're not. We're just on the other side of that mountain.
Yeah. All right.
Keep on.
Let's keep on.
All right.
You're leading?
I'm leading. Follow me.
This is the first time you've led.
Pretty yellow flowers.
Here they are. It's poison ivy. Oh, what is that? Got some spikes or something. We are still climbing a little bit.
There we are. That was wild. I think that's like we've done.
We are
1.5
38 miles in.
Day 47.
I feel like man versus wild. I feel like Bear Grylls right now.
I think we're still climbing.
We are. I mean, we're definitely still climbing. But the question is, are we still going to keep climbing to a view? I mean, because it's one thing to be at the top, right?
Yeah.
It's another thing to be at the top with a view.
True.
Because we saw the view.
You're right.
So.
Is this a good pace?
What?
Am I doing a good pace?
Yeah, no, you're doing good.
Cool.
Looks like there's a little, oh, there's a plaque up here. What does this say? To stay on trail. Oh.
Just be careful.
I'll be careful.
Left side of the trail.
I don't know, dude. This
You think this is the peak?
I don't know if it's a peak, but this looks maybe even cooler.
Wait, so still. The actual summit.
We figured we'd get there eventually. We just figured we had already gotten there.
I know.
This is better. I like how you can see the depths.
Mm-hmm. You can see out over this way too.
Oh, look at like peak over there.
I know.
That's pretty sweet.
All right, Greg, what was your peak and pit so far after we've hiked our first hike?
My peak is, I think my peak was actually the peak that we thought was the peak.
The fake peak?
The fake one. I think
that wasn't quite the highest.
I think I like the one that was not the highest.
Okay.
I like the one that was the highest, like the highest point in the park.
Mm-hmm.
But the first one that we stopped at and spent most of our time, I liked it because we were sitting out there and we were kind of like by ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
And there wasn't a whole lot of people over there.
Mm-hmm.
And it was, I don't know, I liked it. It was nice that we kind of had the place to ourselves, and it was still very high, and the views were still very good too. Yep. Not as good as the actual highest place, but pretty close. Good. What is your peak?
My peak was the real peak because it had the best views.
It was pretty.
And it was funny when we rolled up to it and we're like, oh, this is the peak.
I think we might have gotten the best pictures there at that one.
Yes,
the
I
best
think so too.
GoPro selfies.
Maybe.
And my pit, I don't know. I think we've timed everything out really well today. I think we still have. We're sitting here now. And we're sitting at one of the lookouts, or what are they called? Overwatches? What are they called?
Viewpoints.
Viewpoints. Yeah, I don't think they're called viewpoints. It's called something else.
No, outlooks.
Outlooks. No, outlooks is an email program, and we timed this out well. 7 o'clock. Sunset's about 8:30. And we have a perfect view of
the sunset.
Where the sunset should be happening, unless west turns into north all of a sudden. And we're parked over there. We're good to go.
Yep.
And I don't know, my pit is probably just like this bench that we're sitting on. Like this ledge is very rocky and so hard on my booty.
That's your pit. That's a pretty good pit still.
But I think we timed everything out well. And it's supposed to rain. It's supposed to rain soon. Not soon, but like rain the next couple days that we're here. So I think that we nailed doing the first, our first hike since being here was the tallest one, and one of, I mean, I can't imagine that one's going to be better than that. So I think doing that first was probably the best move that we could have made. And especially with the rain coming, that we just don't know what's happening. So I don't know. Do you have a pit? Or no?
No, I think my pit was just the drive here.
Oh yeah, the drive was not easy.
It was long and it was windy.
It wasn't like you just hopped on I-70 and you came all the way straight here. It was a lot of like windy roads and a lot of craziness, but that's okay.
That's okay.
Not a big deal.
It was worth it.
So we'll see how the sunset is.
And our room is cool.
The room is very cool.
The room is That's almost a peak in itself.
Yeah, the room is very cool, and we have the balcony with a little like roof over it, so we can watch things like in the next evenings, even if it's raining. And so I think that we'll see how the sunset goes, but I think
good?
so far, day one is a success. We are not done yet, but we're looking good. All right, we'll be back soon. We are in for the night.
Back after day one.
We successfully saw a great sunset.
We did. Should rock anything else. All right, we got it. Wow, from our deck. How's it look, Greg?
I think it looks pretty dang good.
I know. I think so too. Pretty cool.
Who's the picture mode?
Cotton candy skies.
It kind of does look like cotton candy, actually.
Does look like cotton candy.